Hello everyone, my name is Susie and I'm a volunteer at the IEEE Electron Devices Society, EDS. I'm also a lecturer at the Institute of Microengineering and Nanoelectronics, IMEN, National University of Malaysia, UKM, specializing in the fields of optoelectronics and nanophotonics. In 2021, IEEE EDS sponsored a STEM program for pre-university students called Electronics in Coding and Robotics, which was deployed in the EDS chapters of Malaysia. IEEE EDS field of interest is as follows. Our vision and mission is to promote excellence in the field of electronic devices for the benefit of humanity. Are you a member of IEEE EDS? If not, you are missing out on these membership benefits and services. So be a member today. This STEM program was executed under the leadership of IEEE EDS Vice President of Educational Activities, Professor Namakanta Bhatt from the Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore, India. IEEE EDS has its own flagship STEM program called Engineers Demonstrating Science and Engineer-Teacher Connection, or EDS ETC. This program has been in place since 2011 and has benefited 15,650 students worldwide, where students learn about electronic circuits using a hands-on approach. In 2021, IEEE EDS embarked on a new STEM program, codenamed Project Number 56, Electronics in Coding and Robotics. Several new kits were introduced such as Discover Coding, Toby2, SolarBot, Microbit, and Maker Uno kits, as well as online software such as Tinkercad and also Make Code Editor. The goal of this new STEM program is to expand the current EDS ETC program to include the basic application of electronics in the era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, IR 4.0, and artificial intelligence, such as coding and robotics. The STEM program outline is specified thoroughly in the IEEE Try Engineering STEM portal. Visit the portal to obtain the complete program outline. So between the 14th of August and 17th of October 2021, a total of 7 virtual STEM events were executed in the IEEE EDS Malaysian chapters. These programs include Train the Trainers, Train the Students on the different electronic kits and software, photo, video, and quizzes, as well as sharing session by electronic engineers on their STEM journey. IEEE EDS also participated in the inaugural IEEE STEM Summit held from the 1st to the 6th of November 2021, where details of these programs were shared. Now, here are some photos and videos of the kids in action using the coding and robotics educational kits as well as the software. So this project actually it emphasizes on teamwork using the quintuple helix model, which includes the participation and cooperation of NGOs such as IEEE EDS, universities, industries, governmental ministries, the public, and also the environment, for example, AI and IR 4.0. This program also complies to the 5 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, which is quality education, gender equality, industry innovation infrastructure, reduce inequalities, and partnerships for the goals. The program outcome for the 7 virtual STEM program is outlined as follows. For the 7 virtual STEM events, 70% of the participants are pre-university students. 32% of them attended the STEM Talk event, and there is almost an equal balance of male and female participants. 85% of the participants are pre-university students between the ages of 10 till 17 years old. In terms of program deployment in Malaysia, we had participants from all the states in Malaysia, where the state of Selangor had the highest number of participants of 46%. IEEE Try Engineering implemented a self-evaluation tool for the STEM events to gauge the relevant design principles involved in the execution of the STEM program. This will ensure that a high-quality program is implemented. The Outlier Research and Evaluation at University of Chicago STEM Education also implemented a STEM program survey form to gauge different aspects of the STEM program for pre-university students. And this is the outcome of the Outlier survey in our STEM program. In summary, about 90% of the participants agreed that the program objectives have been met. During the inaugural IEEE STEM Summit, we were glad to have various EDS representatives to be present at the IEEE EDS STEM booth. Booth analytics showed that 44 visitors were present at the EDS booth, giving worldwide recognition towards IEEE EDS STEM programs. Else than the 7 virtual STEM events conducted during the pandemic, we went on to implement another 4 STEM programs targeted for humanitarian purposes in Malaysia. These 4 programs are for the indigenous community or the Orang Asli group, underprivileged students from a local school, kids from an orphanage, and students attending a STEM camp in UKM. The first humanitarian program is for the Orang Asli community of Malaysia. A total of 20 Orang Asli students participated in this virtual STEM program, which exposed them to Tinkercad, microbit kits, and basic coding. We received acknowledgement letters from the Orang Asli community head in appreciation for conducting the STEM program. The next humanitarian program was executed in a local school, where 20 microbit and 20 Maker Uno kits were donated to the school to be used during the technology design class for underprivileged students aged 11 years old. The STEM program was conducted online, and teachers then trained the students to use the kits during the subject. A quiz was also held and medals were given out to the winners. So again, the school administration provided letters of thanks to IEEE EDS for sponsoring this STEM program. The first face-to-face event for the STEM program was held at the Batu Grace Orphanage Home in Kulim, Kedah. So again, 20 microbit kits were donated to the orphanage, and EDS members trained the students on basic coding using Microsoft MakeCode editor. Students learned the fundamentals of robotics and coding and the importance of electronic engineering as a future career. A quiz was also held and medals were given out to the winners. So the orphanage committee were very thankful to IEEE EDS, IMEN UKM, SEDEC USM, and QED Technology, as we also sponsored some new school uniforms for the selected kids, as most of them had outgrown their school uniforms during the pandemic season. The last program was held during the annual IMEN Junior Electronics Camp, where students were exposed to coding and robotics using the microbit kits as well as Toby2 kits. So in summary, 9 online STEM events and 2 face-to-face events were held in 2021. A total of 417 pre-university students were trained in electronics with coding and robotics, involving 173 volunteers. Here are the YouTube links for all the online STEM events. Please visit them to gain some knowledge about this STEM program. So if you would like to know more about IEEE EDS STEM program and how you can be funded, do contact us. Thank you.